Good morning. I've just finished filming a video today because, oh sorry, I've got hiccups. We've had a really busy weekend and I think it's kind of wiped me out because I woke up fine this morning and now I'm starting to flag a bit. It's not even lunchtime and I feel absolutely exhausted. I'm so tired. I don't know, like I just feel like I'm gonna get really bad dizziness again this afternoon. And unfortunately, I said I'd meet up with my brother who's come back from Tenerife. We haven't seen him for months. In fact, I think the last time we saw him was just before Christmas last year, so nearly a year that we haven't seen him. And we said we'd meet up today. We're going for some food and stuff. And at the minute, I can't see me getting out to drive. I feel so rough and I'm really pissed off. The weekend was really busy. I think I've just exhausted myself last week because for the first time in ages, is last Tuesday, I thought, oh, I'll go to the shops, which I hadn't been for probably a month or so. And we went round for a couple of hours getting Kira's birthday presents and stuff. So that's probably tired me out. And then we did bits and bobs during the week. And then this weekend, I decided to go to the zoo because our zoo memberships were about to run out. I think they run out just before the end of October, so I thought we'll get in one more visit before the end of it. And yeah, just have a nice family day out because I thought I'm feeling a little bit better, we'll see if I can do it. And I managed to stay out all day. We pretty much had a full day out. We got there at about 10, half 10, stayed until about 4. So for me, that's really, really good. And yesterday we went to Dan's mum's house. And we only went up sort of like, we didn't do anything in particular. We were just kind of sitting around catching up with everybody. But the whole time I was sitting there, I was just ready to doze off, and I just kind of wanted to come home and just lie down because I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so dizzy. I don't know. So I think I'm gonna go and take some iron and some B12 and see if that helps at all because I'm exhausted. I would understand if I didn't eat breakfast or anything, but I've had breakfast and I don't know. And you know what? It's a really nice day again. Literally, the weather, I'm really scared that it's just going to suddenly become, I don't know, like freezing cold. So cold that it's going to be a shock to the system because at the minute, I'm still going out without a jacket even. And just, I mean, I'm wearing this thick jumper today, which might be a mistake depending on how warm it's going to be later. I've never known it to be so warm like this in October. Well, not for a few years. I think the last time there was a little bit of a heat wave in October when I was living in Wales down at university, and that was in 2011. So since then I haven't known an October so warm. It's really warm. I'm going to try and find my babies something nice to wear. You know, it's nice to make an effort now and again when you're meeting up family. And also, my boy has got a lot of shirts he's never really worn, so get the use out of those, I think. Oh, he's got a long sleeve on there. I might put him in that. Oh, it's just a pain in the bum, the fact that I've got to drive all the way from our village over to where my brother's currently staying. Then I've got to drive all the way back up this way. I think I'm going to drop him up at the little pub that's up in the next village from us. Then I've got to drive back here, pick up Dan and the kids because we can't all fit in the car. And I'm not feeling that level of effort today. I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of effort. Some funny angles in my house today, all over the place. I need to find Alex some jeans so those clean, I hope so. Oh, I need some more jeans. I don't think we wore those yesterday, but they're clean still, so that's fine. Oh, family of tramps. So I think I'm gonna go pick him up early from nursery because I'll be honest. I've left a candle burning. Oh, that's not safe. It's my new one. Sunlight on snow. It's very Christmassy without being really cinnamony. So I don't like cinnamon smells. I've been scarred for life because my brother's wife, who took over the house the moment she moved in with him, used to burn the most sickly, disgusting candles. at Christmas time, full of cinnamon and like just horrible scents, and that they used to make me really lightheaded, that kind of smell. But I don't like that, so that is, yeah. Anyway, I'm digressing, talking about candles. I think we're gonna pick up Alex early because I was sorely tempted to leave him at nursery because I know he will most likely be a bit of a pain up at the pub. He likes to roam around a bit too much now, and I can't be doing with that. Dan's going to be back in a minute, so I think I'm going to send him to go and get Kira from school whilst I collect Alex, get him changed because he's bound to be a grotty mess after a lovely day with all his little friends at nursery, and then I'll have to come back and get the other two later. Tell you what though, my family are a mission to get together because there's always a faff, there's always somebody being awkward. So the plan was originally to meet up with my cousin and all her children, my aunt and uncle, my other cousin and his family, but there's so many of us, it would have just been a faff, and also because it's the logistics of everybody getting in the car. So the only drivers would be me, my uncle and my cousin's other half. He drives like a big van thing to fit all kids in, but it still wouldn't fit everybody because my other cousin with his little family of 4, they wouldn't all fit in other people's cars. So I literally don't know how it would work anyway, so I'm meeting separately with my brother, and then he's going to see them on another day because it's just mind-boggling to work out how it would go to plan. So yeah, I think I already know what I'm going to have from the pub as well. How sad is that? I like to be prepared, what can I say?
Ooh, what is
going on?
It's blood.
Blood is chocolate. I hope.
It's blood.
You have to put the toilet.
I've cut there.
Okay, we'll clean it up with a napkin then.
Daddy, I've cut my hand. Daddy, I've cut my hand.
Yeah.
Mommy, that's how I cut it.
Excuse me. Alex,
Mommy.
how dare you?
Don't drop in my favourite.
Uncle Daz will buy you a pint in a minute, won't you, Daz?
Mommy, put the screen up on me.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, that's not supposed to, is
Put
it?
the screen up on me.
Ah.
Can we go over to the car now? I'm freezing. I'm freezing. Can we go over to the car?
Alex, what are they?
I'm freezing. Can we go over
Just
to the
wait.
car?
We're going in a second. What's he say? Quack, quack.
One.
Quack, quack.
Late.
Really late. Have you heard it? All right, Muriel, calm down.
We need to get to the car.
We need to get going, lads. Come on.
Come on, can we go over to the car?
Morning. I've gotten a bit distracted from housework and whatnot this morning. Forgive the mess you're about to see. I decided to go through an old suitcase full of really old clothes that most of which I'd forgotten I had, and I've kind of got distracted now trying them all on. And you know what? There's a lot of gothic type stuff, I'll be honest. There's a lot of skulls and crossbones and the like. I went through a phase. It's safe to say I went through a very big phase in my life. So let's move on from that. But you know what? A lot of the gothic stuff I'm actually considering keeping because it's like a Halloween treasure trove in there. At the minute, excuse the state of the mirror and the mess in the background, I have found this dress that I haven't worn in years and I actually have no memory of buying, and it is probably completely out of fashion now. Look at it. It's like I've got a little bustle at the back. I look like a farmer that's going to a party. Guys, I found my bridesmaid dress. I found my whole bridesmaid dress. Look at this. Oh my god, excuse the dangly little bits. How does this still fit me? Look at this. I'm probably slightly slimmer than when I first wore this. This is from 13 years ago. And it's still pristine because my mum kept it in a bag. Look how pretty it is. I need to go to a prom. I've literally never worn this since my brother's wedding, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I might just wear this, rock about the house in it. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? This is actually really pretty. Look at the beads down it. Oh yeah. It's really pretty. The neckline's shit, but oh my god, I'm just so happy I can fit in something from years ago. What is with this though? It should be like down here. It's all the way up around my neck. We've reached the evening wear section. I'm now in a teal number. Wow, I got my mum to buy me so many evening wear bits that I never actually wore because I never had a social life and I never went out, but I felt the need to buy dresses like this. Did I think I was going to take up ballroom dancing? Who knows? I mean, it's really pretty, but I'm never going to wear this. And also, I've noticed a lot of my clothes are now very big, a lot of my old clothes, and very loose, and I don't know if it's because I've got no boobs anymore, but the loose one on the back as well, like really loose. So I just think I must have been a lot bigger when I was younger. A lot bigger, but it's just weird when you try clothes on from years ago and you've got this going on. And my tits shrunk that much. I've just found a dress that I thought I'd gotten rid of and sold, and I'm so glad I've just found it because it just, I don't know why, because I've never worn this out, I don't think, anywhere, but it just brings back happy memories of when I would buy fancy dress up clothes and never wear them. It's a bit slinky. It's quite long though. Don't know if you can see, it's very long. But I'm so happy I found it. I thought I'd gotten rid of it. This will come in handy. I must have had this probably, I don't know, maybe like 15 years ago or something. Something like that, or nearly 15 years. And I found it, so I'm really happy. I feel like I need to go to a Christmas do or something in this, do you know what I mean? It's one of those dresses. So I'm gonna have to get a social life so I can wear these items. Sorry, my tits are just in the way. Wow, they look big for a change. I'll just walk around like this. Hey! I've now just found a pair of tops, the same style. Look at the sleeves. I mean, wow. They're creased to fuck, so ignore the fact that they've been wrinkled up in a suitcase for ages. I don't know what the neckline's doing either. Ignore that, but yes, at the minute I'm wearing it under this pinafore I bought recently, just because. And do you know what? It makes me think, why do I sell my clothes? Because I look at old stuff sometimes, I'm like, I'm gonna start wearing that again. I mean, yes, if I go out for a carvery, my sleeves are most definitely going to be all in the gravy, but I'll have to avoid it. Look at that. So I just realised something. The dress I just tried on, the pinafore, I have basically found this old dress that's pretty much the same thing, but gothic. Look at this. I mean, wow. You are more than welcome for this. I used to love this dress. Look at all the buckles and everything on it. I just used to be obsessed with this dress. I used to absolutely love it. And I used to wear it to college all the time. So this is probably over 10 years old. But what is that? Like, I must have been... Focus camera. But, I mean, I must have been a hell of a lot bigger when I wore this. Either that or I had a lot bigger boobs. Which is really annoying. Look at that, that's huge. Part of me wants to keep this. Just for, I don't know, for Halloween. This used to be my pride and joy. I used to fucking love this dress. And it's kind of made me regret getting rid of some of my old stuff. I used to have a beautiful dress. It was white and it had like black edging. It's 50s style, and like a skirt that came just above the knee. Oh, that went really bright then, apologies. But yeah, it was a white dress covered in playing cards, so it was white, red and black basically, and it was beautiful. I just loved it. I loved it so much. And also it doubled up for Halloween, so I could go as the Queen of Hearts, the things, and I just basically draw with eyeliner or lip liner. I draw hearts and diamonds and spades, that kind of thing, all around my eyes, and I'd be the Queen of Hearts, and it'd be fabulous. I'm just unzipping myself. And I sold it a few years ago, and you know what, I actually really regret selling it. Oh, look what I've just found. Hoodie with skulls and crossbones and shit on, pirate style. Yes. Oh, I used to love this hoodie. Also, I don't know if you can see, look at the back. Yes. Oh, keeping this. You know when you just forget how much you love certain clothes? Oh, that's me right now. I'm reminiscing. I'm gonna get nothing done today, am I? Just when I thought I'd gone quite far with the skull and crossbones and the gothic sort of clothing. No. No, no. Just found this, didn't I? Look at this beast. I forgot I had this. It is huge. It's even got the skeleton print on the sleeves. Not only that, wait for this. Removable sleeves. There's some spare sleeves to zip on. I mean, wow. I was a trendsetter, wasn't I? But do you know what though? This is actually really cozy. I do remember wearing this quite a lot, and I do actually really like it. Shall I keep it? Going through this case was supposed to be me sorting out stuff that I want to get rid of and sell, and I'm just ending up keeping everything. I'm reminiscing and rekindling my youth in ridiculous ensembles. I fucking love it. It's nearly Halloween. I'm going out in this in the next few days. I'm totally wearing this out. I love it. Oh, it's beautiful. What have I got to do on Halloween? We're going out somewhere. I'm wearing this. I'm wearing this. Yes. Literally just wasted the last 2 hours faffing about with all these old clothes. I need to go and bloody do some housework now. The house is a mess. Bed's a mess. I've got to tidy all this up. And I'm just happy with myself that I found the warmest hoodie I've ever owned. It's amazing. Today's going to be fun. The plan was to film 1 or maybe even 2 videos, just so I've got some ready to edit and to get out and about. And I've not done that, have I? No, I've got loads of washing up, loads of tidying, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, hi, how are you today? I'm fine. A little bit pissed off, a little bit miffed. Not pissed off. Pissed off's the wrong word. Basically, because of everything that's gone on with work, and I think I've explained most of this. Basically, last night I just like to browse the job websites like Indeed and stuff like that. And I found my job posted, which obviously I knew it would be at some point, but it's just pissed me off and got me thinking, wow, I don't have much luck with just work life in general. I have done my job well every time I've worked somewhere. As far as I can tell, no one's complained about my work. But when it comes to managers and HR, I run into some issues, because everywhere I've worked, well, almost everywhere I've worked, I've just come across managers that are either incompetent, discriminatory, or they're just idiots. I just seem to work for people that are just not very nice and treat you badly. And in this instance, with my latest job, it's a case of just, I don't know, just backstabbers. Just a case of very two-faced people. They're very, at where I worked, I won't say where it was, they're very kind of, oh, welcome into our family, we're all really friendly here, we're great. And yeah, they seem that way at first, but they're very cliquey. They're very bitchy, even though they claim not to be, which I found a little bit off-putting straight away. I mean, if you're a bitch, just say you're a bitch. I am a bit of a bitch and I'll admit it, but I don't like people that say they're really nice and they're not, you know. When I first had my issues with the dizziness and I explained it to my manager and her manager, it was like, they were just like, well, yeah, we'll support you through it, anything we can do, we just want to make sure you're okay, we want to look after you. And I was like, okay, this is refreshing, this is nice. And it was almost as if as soon as I had to get my first sick note, because I was way too ill to go anywhere, to drive, to do anything, it was as if they'd made their minds up and just completely cut me dead. They stopped contacting me, they stopped finding out how I was, they didn't bother to check up or just a text to say, how are you feeling, how are you getting on? And after all that bullshit of spouting like, we want to make sure you're okay, we're looking after you, we want to, you know, like a mothering sort of thing, and then to cut that dead and just ignore me completely and just let HR just send me a letter saying, oh, by the way, you're causing havoc for the company because you're not here, so you can fuck off and we don't want you working here anymore. That's pretty much what it was. They what's really pissed me off more than anything is the fact that they couldn't get in touch themselves. They couldn't throw a text or just check up. They had to just leave it to HR to the last minute. So yeah, I kind of just, anyone that's gonna take on my job, just good luck, because the description of what it is and the kind of people you're working with is not what it purports to be. But you know, if they'd waited and been a bit more understanding, they'd still have an employee that's good at what they do, and they wouldn't have had to waste time and money looking for someone else. I mean, just makes no sense, does it? All it would have taken is like a phone call just to check up. But you know, they lost out on that one. They've lost out now, so it's entirely up to them, isn't it? To be honest, I'm probably better off not working with people like that, because it was getting a bit, it was grating on me, I'll be honest. Now I'm going to stop complaining and waffling on now, and we're going to go get my boy ready. He's being very lazy. He's having what can only be described as a major lie-in. So yeah, I'm going to go get him ready and then get ready to go out. Here he is. Good morning. You okay? Hello, baby. You okay? Got your little blanket. Oh, tired boy. Hello. This was Kira's blanket, pink and white one. But you've kind of claimed it, haven't you? Yeah, he loves it. Mummy, should we go downstairs? It's Sunday the something 28th, Sunday the 28th of October. So on a Thursday afternoon I couldn't take Kira to dance. Friday I was pretty much out for the count all day. I was, yeah, too ill to do anything. And yesterday, which was Saturday, the plan was in the evening to go to a little party that was happening in the village, which we've never done as a family. We've never gone to a Halloween thing like that, and I was really looking forward to it. I thought Kira would love the dressing up. It would be fun for Alex too, running around in his little suit I got him. And I could have, you know, I could have dressed up too. It would have been fun for me. And all day I thought I might feel better later if I try and have a nap, or if I try and, I don't know. But basically I was exhausted. The exhaustion is just getting to me now, and I don't know why I'm so exhausted, because I'm struggling to go to sleep, but once I'm asleep I sleep through. Disappointed that we couldn't go to the little party. It would have been so much fun. I think the kids would have loved it. I would have loved it. It's just a shame. I was just so looking forward to doing some stuff for Halloween, and honestly don't know how I'm going to be next week because Kira's off school. So don't know what we're going to be doing. Because Dan's at work, I will have her at home with me. And if I can't take her out and do something at least once, it's going to be a bit of a letdown. So I just want this to go away now. I thought if I rest up Thursday and Friday, I'll be gone by the weekend, and it's now Sunday and I'm still feeling like I haven't slept. Like everything's moving around me. Who turned the weather off? It's bloody freezing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sunny, bright sun. Bloody cold. This hoodie has had to become my new best friend because it's freezing. It's bloody freezing. Oh. Oh my goodness, we match. Oh yeah, you got a heart in yours. Look at this.
Mummy, can we play my Barbies upstairs?
Maybe.
Okay.
But can you tidy up in there first?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on then.
But I don't want to tidy up on my own.
Alright, I'll help you a little bit, okay? Come on then. Let's go.
Just play that.
Excuse me. What is this boy?
Mommy, how did that move?
Why are you driving? I don't know. Kira's probably pushed it backwards because he's a powerhouse. You got your blankie.
Beep, beep.
Ah.
Beep,
Choo
beep.
choo choo choo. Why am I choo chooing? It's a car. We got stuff for sausage and mash.
Yeah. Second of carrots.
Oh.
Mine.
Can't have that without carrots. Mine. The mine. Mine. You've been stealing all the Sylvanians, haven't you? You have? You have? Got all those Sylvanians. You're a naughty boy. I have to keep hiding the babies from you. You keep putting them in everybody's shoes, don't you? Oh my God, what are you doing? You daredevil, get off that box. You're just living a very dangerous life there, Alex. My goodness, I need to cut the tag off his shoe. What are you doing? Get off the Halloween box, man. Kia. My goodness. He's dangerous. He is a dangerous lad. Woo! How are you going to give him some pencils or flimsy piece of paper?
No,
You're going to do some colouring?
Oh, no, I won't give him any. I'm just going to put them on the floor.
Oh, are you going to share?
Yeah, I'm going
Good
to
idea. You want to put it there? Right.
on the floor. And he
Down
can
there.
pick which one he wants.
Look.
Don't mind, different colours.
I know, it looks pretty with lots of different colours on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which page are you colouring in now? Oh, you're still doing the main page? Or are you going for a different one?
Yeah. Gonna pick a different one. There's all different stuff in here. I haven't even
know.
saw any. Oh,
Loads of
thank you,
stuff.
Alex, but I don't want
Good
it.
boy. Do you want a different colour? You've got a blue one. You're helping here.
No, I don't want one, Alex.
So no, thank you.
No, thank you, Alex. I don't want one. Hey? Look
Yeah.
at this pretty. Oh, wow.
Ooh, looking cool. Looking cool. Looking cool. You like colouring the owls blue and green, don't you, Kira?
And all different colours.
Hmm.
All different
All of
colours.
the colours.
Yeah.
Mummy likes green.
Even all of the colours from the rainbow.
All of them.
Yeah.
Even green. Even brown.
And black.
Wow.
And
What
white.
about grey?
Yeah.
You can colour elephants in the grey though, can't you?
Yeah.
So it's a good choice. With lots of
Mine is a
foresty
pretty
stuff.
book.
It's beautiful and it's got a dragon at the back, yours has.
Oh. I think you will like that.
Yeah, I like dragons though, don't I?
Yeah.
You like dragons too.
I do.
Because when you watched Game of Thrones last year, you cried when the dragon fell into the ice, didn't you?
Yeah.
Old, what's he called, Dan? What's that dragon called that fell in the ice? Viserion. Viserion.
Yeah.
Viserion, wasn't it?
Right on.
The one that fell in the ice?
I don't know if it's just on the right on.
I'm gonna.
Right on.
When the one the dragon that fell in the ice
Yeah.
and it came alive again and
It went. And it had a blue eye, didn't it?
yeah.
That means it's going to be a baddie now. Because I was about to call him the Ice King because the Night King, is that his name like that?
Yeah, the Night King.
Yeah, the Night King turned him into a naughty dragon. He's technically like the undead now, isn't he? Like the other.
Mummy, you
Hello!
finish the owl.
Beautiful. Are you going to do some of the leaves? Look, those pretty.
You know.
Twirl.
I've done a bit more of that.
It's pretty, that tree's like a rainbow.
You know.
Whoa, whoa.
Be careful, Alex.
Tripping over those sunglasses.
Hello.
Might need those today. Look how sunny it is.
No.
No, leave Kira alone. Oh, stop wrecking my picture. You've got your own, look, we've just got your fancy colouring book. Then you're wrecking the place.
Yeah, you look like that.
did this. You always go criticise, haven't you?
I'm fed up, 'cause all I like to do is criticize.
What's your favourite Disney film?
Probably the Ballad of Gay Tony.
Band of Gay Tony. Now what's your actual favourite Disney film?
What's Disney
Yeah,
film,
what
really?
don't you swear in this house. What do you think Daddy's favourite Disney film is? Aladdin.
Oh, well, Aladdin tonight. What are you looking at?
Oh, Milan. Milan's good, isn't it? Let's get down to business to defeat
Your mum.
You hunt the
the Huns. Did this to daughters when I
sun.
You're the stinkiest girl I've ever met. And you can bet before we're through, Kiwi, you ask me to clean your poo. Wipe her bum, she doesn't do it. She's probably got skid marks because she had a poo on her own. I just realised you're filming.
Peppa Pig! Well, he's going to be quiet now, isn't he?
Can you sing Snow White song?
Which one?
The first one.
Someday my prince will come. Someday meet again. You right then? Oi! You, why haven't you got your jumper on? What, yeah? Put your jumper on now. Our family.
But
Sorry,
now-
Alex, you left out. Look at all these bones. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, fancy. Oh, poor Alex is left out. He hasn't got a skeleton bone, has he?
No.
I love it. I love it. This is how sad we are. Who bought you that, Dan? Who bought you that?
That's stinking, though.
You. Love
Did
it.
you tell her I really appreciate it?
You're so ungrateful. Aren't you? Aren't you? You can actually see it glowing slightly. Do you think I've used my afternoon productively? Colouring in some hummingbirds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think you've used your afternoon productively?
Yeah.
Playing.
Yes.
What's this game?
Red Dead Redemption. As if you didn't know.
And you killed the horse I named, so...
Big kid. I'm going by a train.
Yeah, but who rode it near the
Well,
train?
me, obviously, but...
Yeah, so... You killed my horse. What did I name him?
Big Steve, I think.
Actually, you should name your next horse Big Steve.
It was,
You right there, Alex?
I need to.
Oh my god, we've got... Kira, have you seen the bat we've got in our house? We found a bat in our house. Dan, did you catch it?
Yeah, of course.
It's been flapping around the kitchen for ages. Oh my goodness! Look at this boy! Ah! Look at his escape! He's a big Halloween bird! Oh my goodness!